Hi, grade 9. So, today we'll be discussing yung apat na operations ng radical expression. So, syempre yun yung addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let's start with addition and subtraction. Isahin na lang natin addition and subtraction since isa lang naman siya ng dapat i-consider. Ang dapat i-consider kapag mag-add or magsusubtract ng radical expressions ay dapat merong like radicals. Ano ba yung like radicals? Yun yung merong parehong index at radicand yung mga radical expressions. So, dapat i-consider mo pareho ba yung index at radicand ng ating radical expression. Kung same, pwede mo siyang i-add or kaya ay i-subtract. So, tingnan natin dito sa example. Let's say you have 2 square root of x plus 3 square root of x minus 4 square root of x. So, sabi, kailangan i-check natin kung like radicals ito. Paano malalaman kung like radicals? Dapat pareho ng index, pareho ng radicand. So, check muna natin yung index. Yung index ng unang term ay invisible 2. Yung index ng pangalawang term, invisible 2 pa rin. Yung index ng pangatlong term is invisible 2 pa rin. So, in short, they have the same index. Okay tayo doon. Check naman natin yung radicand. Radicand po is yung term na nasa loob ng radical symbol. So, ito ay square root of x, square root of x, at square root of x. So, they have the same radicand. So, dahil doon, pwede nating i-add or i-subtract yung radical expression. Kapag mag-add or magsusubtract ng radical expressions and they have the same index and radicand, ang gagawin mo lang po ay parang i-consider mo siya as variable. So, di ba pag nag-add or nagsusubtract tayo, let's say you have 2x plus 4x minus 2x, di ba ang gagawin mo lang naman ay tina-check mo yung numerical coefficient. So, 2 plus 4, 6. So, 2 plus 4, 6 minus 2, that is, 6 minus 2 is 4. So, kumbaga, kino-consider mo na lang yung numerical coefficient. So, this will be equal to 2 plus 4, 6 minus 2, that is 4x. So, kinokopya mo yung variable. Ganun din po kapag mag-add or magsusubtract ng radical expression. So, dito, 2 plus 3, 5. Then, 5 minus 4, that is 1. So, in short, the answer to this one will be 1. Then, copy yung radical expression, square root of x. And since 1 na yung ating numerical coefficient, pwede na natin siyang hindi isulat. So, the final answer will be square root of x. Here's the answer. So, dapat i-consider kung they have the same index at same radicand. At kapag same, pwede mong i-add, pwede mong i-subtract. So, let's try another example. Let's say you have 5 square root of y plus 3 square root of y minus 2 square root of x plus 4 square root of x. O, check natin if they have the same index. Index nito, 2 pa din. Index nito, 2 pa din. Index 2, ito 2 din. So, they have the same index. Check tayo sa radicand. Ang radicand nito, y. Ito, y din. So, pareho. Pero ito, ang radicand nila, parehong x. So, in short, ang pagsasamahin mo ay ito, then ito. Kasi sila lang yung may parehong set ng index at parehong set ng radicand. So, pag sinulat, pag in-answer natin siya, ganun pa rin po. Let's consider the numerical coefficient. So, 5 plus 3, that is positive 8. So, you'll have 8 square root of y. Then, doon naman tayo sa kabila. This is negative 2 plus 4. Negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. So, that is positive 2. Copy mo yung radical expression, square root of x. Now, pwede pa ba natin i-simplest form to? Check natin. They still have the same index, invisible 2, pero magkaiba na sila ng radicand. So with that, here's our final answer. Pwede mo rin i-rearrange since lagi nating ina-arrange yung mga variables in alphabetical order. So the final answer may be written as 2 square root of x plus 8 square root of y. And here's the final answer. Ganun lang po.